From small-town boy to a giant in the world of entertainment and luxury, Steve Harvey's story is nothing short of spectacular. Imagine living a life where every day is a new adventure in glamour and success. That's Steve Harvey for you, a man who turned laughter into a legacy of fame and fortune. In today's video, we're peeling back the layers of this American icon's lavish lifestyle. From his awesome car collection to breathtaking mansions, we're exploring it all. And here's a treat for you. Check out the products Steve loves and endorses in the description and pinned comments below. Discover his favorites like the Hublot King Power Unico men's watch and more. Don't miss out on this incredible journey through Steve Harvey's world. Remember to like, subscribe, and keep watching for more. Steve Harvey's career is an interesting tale. Born in West Virginia in 1957, his early life wasn't about fame or spotlights. Before the world knew him, Steve had regular jobs like boxing and selling insurance. But deep down, he had a dream to make people laugh. This dream led him to try stand-up comedy. It wasn't an easy path. He faced tough times, even living without a home. But Steve was determined. In 1993, his life changed. He got his big break on Showtime at the Apollo. This was his stepping stone to fame. From there, he became a known TV host. He hosted shows like Family Feud, Steve on Watch, and Judge Steve Harvey. These shows made him a household name. But Steve didn't stop at TV. He also wrote books. His book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, was a hit. It sold many copies and even became a movie. Steve's journey in comedy and TV wasn't just about laughs. He won 6 Daytime Emmy Awards, showing his talent. His style of hosting was different. He connected with people, making them laugh and think. This connection made his shows popular, and with popularity came more opportunities. He wasn't just a host. He was a writer and producer too. Steve had a role in creating the shows we enjoy. His work behind the scenes was as important as his work on screen. He showed that you could be funny and smart. His work in TV and books proved this. Steve Harvey wasn't just a comedian. He was a creator, making content that people loved. His career had ups and downs, but each step added to his story. From a boxer to a TV star, each job was a part of his journey. His career is an example of growth and change. He showed that with hard work and humor, you can reach your goals. Steve Harvey's career is more than just a list of jobs. It's a story of a man who followed his dream and made it big. Steve's career journey is a mix of hard work, talent, and timing. From humble beginnings to becoming a TV star, he's done it all. He's a reminder that dreams can become real. And now, as a successful man, he enjoys the rewards of his hard work. But his career is just one part of his life. There's more to Steve Harvey than just his work. His net worth and endorsements, another big part of his story, are up next. Steve Harvey's journey to wealth is like a master class in making smart choices. It's not just about being on TV or writing books. It's about knowing where to put your money. His income comes from many places. Hosting Family Feud gets him a cool $10 million every year. That's a big chunk of change just for making families laugh and compete. But there's more. His morning radio show isn't just fun, it's a moneymaker. Steve brings in another $20 million each year from it. Imagine waking up to that kind of paycheck for doing something you love. And we can't forget his books. When he wrote, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, it wasn't just a hit, it was like a gold mine. People loved his advice so much, they turned it into a movie. Steve's not the type to sit on his money either. He's always looking for new ways to grow it. Smart guy, right? He's put his money into TV shows and other businesses too. He knows it's not enough to just make money. You have to make it work for you. What's impressive is how he balances it all. He's got his hands in so many pots, but he manages each one so well. It's like he's got this magic touch when it comes to business. You can see it in how his net worth keeps growing. Reports say he's sitting on a mountain of cash, around $300 million. That's a long way from his humble beginnings, and it shows just how far he's come. Steve's not just about making money though. He's also about giving back. He uses his wealth to help others, like through his foundation. It's like he understands that with great wealth comes great responsibility. His approach to money is pretty straightforward. He makes it, grows it, and shares it. It's a cycle that's worked well for him. And it's not just about having a fat bank account. For Steve, it's about creating a legacy, something that will last long after he's gone. But Steve's life isn't all about the numbers in his bank account. He's also a man who loves the finer things in life, like his amazing collection of cars. And that's where we head next in our story, into the world of Steve Harvey's luxury cars and the lifestyle that comes with them. Steve Harvey's love for cars is no secret. His collection is like a trip through automotive history. Let's start with the crown jewel, his 1941 Cadillac convertible. This isn't just any car, it's a piece of art on wheels. With its shiny exterior and classic design, it reminds us of old Hollywood glamour. This beauty cost him around $85,000, showing his taste for rare and valuable things. But Steve's collection isn't all about old cars. He also loves modern luxury. For instance, he owns a Bentley Mulsanne. This car is the height of modern luxury. It's sleek, powerful, and of course, very expensive. With a price tag of about $335,000, it's a car that turns heads. Steve gifted this amazing car to his wife, Marjorie, showing his generous heart. Another gem in his collection is the Rolls-Royce Phantom Drawfed Coupe. This car is the definition of elegance. It's like a yacht on wheels, with a comfy interior and a smooth ride. Costing around $500,000, it's a car for special occasions and drives along scenic roads. Steve chose this car for its mix of luxury and adventure, perfect for family trips and romantic getaways. Steve's love for cars goes beyond just owning them. Each car tells a story about his life and his journey. From the days when he had nothing, sleeping in his 1980s Ford Tempo, to now, when he can pick any car he likes. His collection shows his success and his passion for fine things. But Steve's taste for luxury isn't limited to cars. He also loves high-end fashion and watches. His wardrobe is filled with designer suits and shoes. He's often seen in tailor-made outfits that fit him perfectly, showing his style and confidence. His love for fashion is a big part of who he is. He even works with a stylist to make sure he always looks his best. As for watches, Steve has an impressive collection. He owns several Rolex watches, each costing tens of thousands of dollars. These aren't just timepieces, they're symbols of his success and style. One of his favorites is the Rolex Day Date in 18-karat gold, studded with rubies and diamonds. It's worth about $150,000 and is a watch that makes a statement. In Steve's world, luxury items are more than just things. They're part of his story. From a man who once had very little to a star who can now enjoy the best in life. His cars, clothes, and watches are reminders of where he's been and what he's achieved. They show his love for the finer things and his journey from rags to riches. In the next part of our story, we'll explore another aspect of Steve's luxurious life, his real estate portfolio. Get ready to step inside some of the most amazing homes you've ever seen. Steve Harvey's homes are like pages from a luxury magazine. In Atlanta, his mansion is more than just a big house. It's a dream home for anyone. Spread over 17 acres, it's got space and style. The house itself is massive, with 7 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. Each room is decorated beautifully. This Atlanta mansion isn't just big, it's also full of cool stuff. It has a games room where Steve can relax and play. There's also an indoor swimming pool. Imagine swimming indoors, away from the hot sun. And for movie nights, he has a private movie theater. It's like having a cinema at home. For wine lovers, there's an extensive wine cellar. It's a perfect spot for tasting and storing wine. The mansion's design is inspired by grand French palaces. You can see it in the double staircase in the entrance. There's even a crystal chandelier that looks amazing. The main room has high ceilings and big windows that bring the outside in. Steve's mansion is not just a house, it's a masterpiece. But that's not all. The property has gardens and a tennis court too. It's like having a park in your backyard. The infinity pool outside gives a great view of the forest and city skyscrapers. It feels like you're at a fancy resort. This house was once owned by actor Tyler Perry. Steve bought it for $15 million in 2020. It shows his smart way of finding great deals. Steve also had a special apartment in Chicago. It was way up on the 88th floor. The views from there were unbelievable. You could see the whole city and the lake. This apartment had everything: big bedrooms, fancy bathrooms, and even fireplaces. It was like living in the sky. In Beverly Hills, he rented a house that's just as fancy. It had a big kitchen, 5 bedrooms, and a nice pool. This house was in a quiet, private area, perfect for a star like Steve. It shows he likes living in style, no matter the city. Steve's real estate choices tell us a lot about him. He likes big, beautiful homes that are private and full of luxury. Each of his homes is different, but they all have style and comfort. They're perfect for a big family or hosting friends. Steve's houses are more than just places to live. They're a sign of his success and love for the finer things in life. Steve Harvey starts his day early. His alarm rings and he's out of bed, ready to tackle the day. Breakfast is important for him. He chooses healthy options like oatmeal or a smoothie. It gives him the energy for a busy day ahead. After breakfast, it's time for his radio show. He's lively and full of jokes, making his listeners laugh. After the radio show, Steve heads to the set of Family Feud. He loves hosting the show. His humor makes the contestants and audience laugh. Between takes, he chats with everyone, making the set feel like a big family gathering. Filming can take a few hours. It's hard work, but Steve enjoys every minute. Lunchtime is a chance to relax. He often eats something light, like a salad or sandwich. He uses this time to catch up on calls or emails. After lunch, he might have meetings or work on other projects. He's involved in many things, not just TV shows. He writes books, runs businesses, and plans future work. It's a lot, but Steve manages it well. Exercise is a big part of his day too. He goes to the gym or takes a walk. It helps him stay fit and clears his mind. It's a break from the busy world of TV and business. After his workout, it's family time. He loves spending time with his wife and kids. They might have dinner together or watch a movie. It's a time to laugh and share stories. Evenings are for planning the next day. Steve looks at his schedule and gets ready. Before bed, he might read or listen to music. It helps him relax and sleep well. He knows a good night's sleep is important for a busy day ahead. Steve Harvey's day is full of work, family, and taking care of himself. It's a balance of fun and responsibilities. His life is more than just being on TV. It's about making people laugh, running businesses, and spending time with loved ones. This is how Steve Harvey lives his life every day.
While we celebrate the triumphs of every athlete, it is important to acknowledge the mental challenges that impact their mental health and performance. This is the biggest reason why athletes actively seek professional help. It's normal to have mental health issues, and it's also normal to seek professional support. Ask yourself, do you need help? And if the answer is yes, then we are here to help. Take onlinetherapy.com from the comfort of your home, wherever you are located in the world. Onlinetherapy.com offers comprehensive support through individual and couples therapy, including weekly live sessions, unlimited messaging, and a CBT program with numerous resources like yoga and meditation videos, and much more. As a viewer of our channel, you get a special 20% discount. To learn more or join, click the link in the pinned comment or the description box.
Steve Harvey's life is more than just laughs and luxury. It's a story of love and family. Married 3 times, his personal journey is as interesting as his career. With his first wife, Marcia, he had twin daughters, Brandy and Carly, and a son, Broderick Jr. After this marriage ended, Steve found love again with Mary Shackelford. They had a son, Winton. But like many stories, this chapter closed too. In 2007, Steve's life took a bright turn when he married Marjorie Bridges. She brought 3 children into the marriage: Morgan, Jason, and Lori. Steve didn't just marry Marjorie, he embraced her kids as his own. Together, they've created a blended family full of love and support. Family is everything to Steve. He often talks about how Marjorie and the kids changed his life for the better. He credits her with making him a better person. With Marjorie, Steve found not just a partner, but a teammate in navigating life's ups and downs. Their home is filled with laughter and warmth, a true reflection of Steve's heart. Their family's story isn't just about the good times. They've had their challenges too, but they've faced them together. Steve's relationship with his children, both biological and step, shows his commitment to being a present and loving dad. He's seen at school events, important milestones, and just spending quality time with them. He's not just Steve Harvey at home. He's dad, a role he cherishes deeply. Steve's life has also been marked by his faith. He's a man who believes strongly in the power of prayer and credits his success to his faith. This belief is something he shares with his family, creating a bond that goes beyond just blood or marriage. It's about shared values and supporting each other. The Harvey's life is often on the move due to Steve's busy schedule. From Atlanta, where he records his radio show and Family Feud, to other cities for various projects, they've made homes in multiple places. Despite this, they've kept their family unit strong and united. Each move, each project, is a decision they make together, keeping their family's best interests at heart. In the midst of his busy life, Steve also makes time for his grandkids. Being a grandfather is a role he relishes. The joy and energy they bring into his life are clear to see. He often shares moments with them on social media, showing the world that at the end of the day, it's family that matters most to him. Through marriages, moves, and the hustle of showbiz, Steve Harvey's life tells a tale of love, commitment, and family. It's a reminder that behind every successful person, there's often a supportive family playing a vital role in their journey. That's a wrap on Steve Harvey's extraordinary life. From his career highs to his heartwarming family life, it's been quite a journey. Don't forget to check out products Steve uses or has endorsed. Find the links in the pinned comments and the description box. Explore Steve's favorites like Hublot watches and his stylish clothing line.